Are you a budding keyboard enthusiast who also works in the office or just needs a full-size mechanical keyboard to do your tasks? But are you that same enthusiast who wants a keyboard that can be modded without worry and without spending too much? Well friend, I have found that keyboard and it starts at $36. Wait, did I just do a sales pitch? Hey everyone, my name is Kevin and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Garuda Gear GG100B, a 96% mechanical keyboard that, despite its price, hits above its pay grade. I can say this keyboard is perfect for anyone who's still in the I want a full-size keyboard phase in the hobby, or for people who require tons of keys for doing work. Thank you to Garuda Gear for sending me this keyboard to review. Just a disclaimer, although this was sent by Garuda Gear, this video is not being paid for or compensated in any way, and this review is solely based on my experience and opinion about the keyboard. In this video, unlike the RKR87 and ACO ACR75V2 videos, I decided to just make one video that will detail my initial impressions of this keyboard and as well as do modifications that this keyboard may or may not need. Spoiler, it definitely needs it. As I was writing the script for this video, I have used, edited, and gamed on the GG100B for a couple of weeks now, and I gotta say it wasn't what I expected it to be. I'm still not a fan of the form factor like the RK100, but I do admit it is starting to grow on me. This may be my first video on any of the Garuda Gear products, but I do own the Garuda Gear GG68B as I got inspired by my friend Pusakal who turned it into a budget Bakaneko. Here it is. This wasn't sent to me, but as I said, because of Pusakal. The link to that video will be in the description and this icon thingy right here. Back to the GG100B. I like how Garuda Gear has packaged this keyboard and the GG68B. The box itself shows the keyboard's layout and its details. When you open up the box, you are greeted with the GG100B. It comes with its user's manual, cable for wired connectivity and charging, switch and keycap puller, a pair of Ultimo Brown switches, a brush that can be used for cleaning but from the size I think can be used for modding as well, and the GG100B, which is surprisingly heavy. Price at $36 or 2,000 pesos for the bare bones and $44 or 2,450 for the board and Ultimo switches, the Garuda Gear GG100B looks very nice, feels very solid, and it's very smooth to the touch. Because of its semi-translucent polycarbonate black case, this keyboard shows off awesome RGB lighting from the sides and the bottom as well. The GG100B comes in two variants, the smoke black version, which you see here, and the white ice, which looks like my GG68B. Look at that RGB. RGB for days. On the underside of the keyboard, you will see 4 rubber feet, 2 2-level adjustable flip-out feet, a magnetic compartment that houses the 2.4 GHz dongle, and a switch that allows you to toggle wired mode, Bluetooth mode, or 2.4 GHz mode. Take note that you cannot use the keyboard in wired mode if the switch toggle is either in game mode or Bluetooth mode. Unlike the RKH81, the GG100B's height right off the bat is relatively high, that I only need to use the first level of the adjustable feet. As I mentioned earlier, I still am not a fan of this form factor, but it is growing on me. I'm actually starting to like how compact this is, and having a numpad comes clutch when I need to add numbers to whatever I'm doing. The only gripe that I'm still trying to get used to is how close the F keys and the number row are, that I tend to hit the F1 key instead of the number 1 key. This may be a me problem. No, actually this definitely is a me problem because of how big my hands are. But I have slowly started getting used to it. Like most of the pre-built budget keyboards nowadays, the GG100B comes with 5-pin Hotswappable sockets that allow you to easily remove and replace the switches should you want to mod and make your keyboard sound and feel differently. The GG100B can be used via USB-C cable, Bluetooth 5.0 mode, and 2.4 GHz connectivity. With this, it allows enthusiasts to have a minimal setup when they feel like it, or a full-on show me the cable kind of setup. For gaming, I did try this out with 2.4 GHz mode and I did not get any lag or any problems at all. With its 5,000 battery capacity, the GG100B can definitely be used for a pretty long time, at least in paper. I've been using this keyboard for 2 weeks now as of recording this video, and I've only ever had to charge it once, and that's when I first started using it. This may be because I'm not using the RGB at full capacity and even turned it off after using it for a couple of hours a day. Just like from Royal Kludge, Acco, or any of the keyboard companies nowadays, the Garuda Gear GG100B comes with its own software that allows you to change lighting, reassign keys, and add macros. Also, the music effect has its own tab in the software that toggles on or off with multiple effects to choose from. The Garuda Gear GG100B out of the box is usable already, as its tabs have some lube on it and it does sound and feel pretty decent. The one thing that I couldn't stand was how hollow it was, and the stock Audimo brown switches weren't good at all. Check this out. I just knew after a week of use that I just had to mod this keyboard. I didn't like using it out of the box. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty decent, but I could just feel that modding this will make it so much better. So I did. And it did. The GG100B is relatively easy to open up. You just need to remove all the keycaps, switches, unscrew the plate from the case, and the PCB from the plate. Once I got it open, I first added the 2mm craft foam to the case to help with the hollowness. I then tape modded the PCB and added PE foam as well. I tuned the stabilizers and added J-Wick Blacks, which are factory lube linear switches. These are relatively affordable and are just so much better than the Audimo brown switches. Which leads me to our sponsor, Keepzilla. Keepzilla is your one-stop shop for switches, lube, and keyboard accessories such as keycap pullers, switch pullers, and a whole lot more. Check out the link in the description to get your keyboard enthusiast needs. Thank you to Sir Charles of Keepzilla for always supporting the channel. After adding the switches, I reassembled the board and replaced the stock ABS keycaps with the Cable Mod Premium ABS keycap set. Hot damn, that's still a mouthful to say. And we're done. Here's the sound test on the Garuda Gear GG100B fully modded. The Garuda Gear GG100B is a great 96% keyboard which I now have deemed to be my editing keyboard. I have used the specific keyboard to edit my last video, which was the twill carbon fiber backplate by G Cables, and this video as well. By the way, if you want to buy anything from G Cables, click on the link in the description or use the code ZachLaneRecords to get 5% off your next purchase. You get a discount, I get a small cut. For the price of $36 for the bare bones, the GG100B is a great choice for enthusiasts starting in the hobby or for people who want a full-size keyboard but in a smaller form factor. The tri-mode support is great, the RGB is awesome, and customizing is so easy that I'm sure newer enthusiasts will not be afraid to try out modding this. Is it worth it? Yes, it is. Is it perfect? No, it's not. Can you make it perfect? Meh, close enough. So that's it for the video. I have a ton of videos coming up, so make sure to subscribe to get more content like this and more. For now, check out my video on the twill carbon fiber backplate by G Cables found here, and my review on the Zoom 75 which is found here. Thank you very much for watching. See y'all later. Bye-bye.